Hey everyone, I decided to do a video blog. I uploaded one earlier, but YouTube said it was too long, so I'm gonna try again. Except this time I'm posting from Korea rather than from my room in Fukuoka. Yeah, a trip to Korea was really fun. First we took a boat from Hakata Port to Busan, and that took about 3 hours, but unfortunately it was my first boat ride and it was interesting, but unfortunately one of my friends was seasick the entire way, so she was like really sick and she was just like, oh, I need dry land, someone give me dry land. But I thought it was enjoyable, and they even played movies for us. I have no idea what they said. I don't speak a word of Korean, unfortunately. But yeah, it was a relaxing ride once you got used to the constant waving motion. Yeah, once we finally got off, we had to take a boat from, or not a boat, but a train from Busan to Seoul, and that was pretty easy. It was only, what is it, 49,000? Yeah, 49,000 won? I'm still not sure about the currency, but I think that's right. Maybe about 5,200 yen, which is like 50 US dollars. So it was really cheap. I was shocked because in Japan it takes, 200 US dollars just to get from Tokyo to Fukuoka, and that seems kind of exorbitant, but I guess Korea is a cheaper place, which is nice. And they have Taco Bell and Pizza Hut. It's so wonderful. But yeah, before I get there, it was quite an ordeal finding the hostel itself. We finally get off of the subway station and we're like, okay, so where do we go? Where do we go? And it was like, go to Dunkin' Donuts and go up to the 3rd floor, 308, and get a map. Well, by this time it's maybe 10 o'clock. We were supposed to check in at 9, and so we're like, okay, well, we have to find a convenience store. And so we go to a convenience store, and luckily the guy there lets my friend Ashley use his phone, his own personal phone, to call the hostel and let them know that we're going to be late. And then she's like, okay, she told me to go to the place opposite, or the place in the same direction as the cars. And so we're like, okay, where is that? And what does that mean? And then we were looking for this place called Paris Baguette, and there's 20 of them here, and the directions were like, yeah, make a right at this Paris Baguette, and we were like, there's one here and there's one there, what do we do? And we ended up taking a taxi because we were so lost, and it's so cold here, it's freezing, but oh gosh, oh, so cold. And we finally ended up taking a taxi, and it turns out we had been walking in the completely wrong direction. And the taxi driver had to call the hostel to get directions. And by the time we got here, the hostel director came out, and he actually paid for our taxi. It was really nice. He was like, oh, I'm so sorry for the trouble, and we were like, no, we're sorry, we had no idea where we were going or what we were doing. But I was really surprised, and it was really nice. And then he showed us around the hostel, and there's free breakfast, and the accommodations seemed really, really nice. And so we were really hungry because the last thing we had to eat was, like snacks on the boat, like chips. And so we were like starving and cold, and so we went back out into the cold and we had Taco Bell, which was wonderful. I love Taco Bell. And so we had that, and I was really surprised at how well everyone speaks English here. I was expecting to, like, I don't know, have to learn Korean super fast, but it seems like I'll be okay with just English, even though I probably should learn some Korean to make myself a better person in the um, but yeah, so far so good. The director is really nice too. His name's, I'm probably saying this wrong, Hyung. So yeah, he's really cool. We're at the Yellow Submarine Hostel in Seoul, and it's nice. I'm really kind of sleepy right now after our adventure, but yeah, we maybe got to the hostel around 11 p.m. And so now everyone's using the internet saying, oh, I'm in Korea now. I'm kind of doing the same, so I'll do this vlog anyway. And yeah, so everything's going great. I'd like to thank my friends for waking me up this morning with their lovely Pi Day adventures. So thanks for that. What else? Oh, Grace, I'm not gonna buy you a Korean. Just saying. Grace Sue, not Grace Kim, because you're already Korean. So just a heads up. Alright. I will update tomorrow with more adventures. Alright. For now.